Oh man, oh man, oh man. It's gonna be a chill day. I'm not doing. Easy. Take it easy on me. What is this jazz song? Let's see. Why? Starting soon. Does it change? Doesn't change. Let's change both. For the YouTube vertical side and that train wreck. I will. When is the it out? Days, right? I wish I could watch train. Okay. 1 hour long. For my YouTube. Like one video. Oh, that's me.
Den här Arlagården, den producerar mjölk med minskat klimatavtryck. Och det är värt lite mer.
Fira jul hos Mr. Green. Free spins på slots. Eller ett exklusivt live-casino-erbjudande. Vår unika Mr.
Okay, everyone, this is the big one. I think this is the video that's got answers to a lot of questions I know you guys have had. Warcraft's lore has felt kinda wrong since Battle for Azeroth, and we may have figured out pretty much why. Put simply, a lot of that lore wasn't built for Azeroth. It was actually built for a different game. Check this out. This is a Haranir, a member of WoW's newest allied race and central to Midnight's plot. They're effectively elves whose mission it is to defend world trees. Now take a look at this. This is a Haranar, an elf whose mission it is to defend the world trees. Just in the 2012 role-playing game, Kingdoms of Amalur. And there is a connection between these two games. The connection is WoW's ex-narrative director, Steve Denuser, who was head of intellectual property at Amalur. Basically, he was their lore guy. He then moved to Blizzard as a senior narrative designer, and then when Chris Metzen left, he became narrative director. He became WoW's lore guy. Now, always in a video like this, there's a bit of responsibility, right? So, to be very clear, a person is being talked about and these connections are being made because of the title director, right? That's basically the point. When you are a director, yeah, I think it is fair to talk about work in public. I understand not everyone may agree with that, but those are my own personal standards. This is my channel, and it's totally fine if that's not okay with you. But I do think this is relevant, and I do think this helps put things in context for people. So based on all this, we went deep into Amalur's lore. We found some other connections, and it quickly became clear. There were many lore beats lifted near wholesale from one setting and transplanted into the other. And that's when it struck us. Shadowlands, Dragonflight, and now part of the World Soul Saga don't feel wrong because they're bad. I think they feel a little bit wrong because they were molded in another game, but then baked in Blizzard's oven. Why did Warcraft need a machinery of death? Why were there so many primalists in Dragonflight? Where the hell did they come from? Why were they so powerful? Why is Elune being the Summer Queen something bizarre that makes near zero sense and really does not mesh comfortably with prior lore? And what the hell is an Arathi, or should I say, an Irathi, spelt with an E, or another race from Amalur? Well, they are all things that are creations under the directorship of Steve Denuser, and they all predate his work at Blizzard Entertainment. But before we begin, I want to be very clear, this is not a hit piece. Amalur's lore actually goes really hard. Fair play to Steve, actually. The Amalur lore goes
This is all
hard.
about Midnight, chat. Oh, never. Oh, Shadowlands. All about.
A quick rundown of the class changes in case you haven't seen our other Warlock videos and aren't planning to anytime soon. We'll start with the biggest change, that is the curses. And if you have seen any of the previous Warlock videos, note that this applies to all of the specs. Curse of Weakness is now baseline, with Curse of Exhaustion and Tongues being additional talents that you can get. Now essentially you have all three of them usable and no longer the auras version in the alpha build that you might have seen in our previous videos. The bigger change to curses is the talent Foul Mouth that actually turns them into AoE curses, perfect for M+, where Warlock is actually lacking a serious presence. The simple target curse we have been using for years has been an almost forgettable change, since it would be of an incredible low impact or simply used only for bosses. The last addition on the curse front for now is the new capstone choice nodes, Blights. Blight of Weakness is the curse with the same name but on steroids. It increases the time between attacks by 100% for all mobs effective, since it is still an AoE, which you can think of as them doing half of the number of auto attacks for 12 seconds. In big dungeon pools and even bigger dungeons, this can mean quite a lot for a tank trying to survive, as you would essentially, to a degree, providing your tank with 50% damage reduction from auto attacks, the #1 source of tank damage in the whole game. That is pretty big. The tank's version of the Blight slows down cast speed, or rather increases the cast time of spells by 100%, also cutting down in half the amount of cast that can come out in 12 seconds. With a lower number of casters in recent designs that hopefully gets maintained in the future, the impact of this is a bit lower though, but I will save my opinions about it for the end of the video. The other noticeable change is Drain Life and its buffs. First of all, it will also replace Health Funnel that was now deleted. With the talent Infernal Beneficiary, you heal your pet when you drain life, meaning the self-harm aspect of it has also been removed. Theoretically, this should make solo play less annoying, with worrying your pet is dying all the time and having to stop the DPS to heal it directly, because you won't really stop DPS. Well, a bit, but with Gorefiend's Avarice, every cast is faster and more efficient, while Empowered Drain Life adds more life and Soul Leech on top of it all. Pairing this up with Soul Burn might actually turn it into a defensive, focusing on the keyword "actually" here. The hero talent additions are fairly bland. The Diabolus hero talent tree gets the
playing Warlock. You're not topping off like the right.
Oculite tier set effect, with Diabolic Oculi spawning and getting consumed by the demonic art mechanic to deal damage. Looks that kill gives them an actual attack until that happens, and Mind's Eyes makes them buff you with intellect when they get consumed. For Soul Harvester, you get Manifested Avarice, a chance to spawn a demon that deals damage for 9 seconds when you consume a succulent soul. I love saying that, succulent soul. Shared Vessel is a buff to mastery that doubles up when you get said demon, and Eternal Hunger buffs that demon and the mastery buff as a byproduct even more. Moving to the actual demonology talents, as with all Warlock specs, quite a few things changed, so in the spirit of not taking all of your time, I will avoid boring stat node increases and instead focus on important ones. Stuff like how Implosion is now a choice node with Power Siphon. That is strange and also likely unfinished, since Soul Harvester still has two separate talent nodes that buff both Implosion and Power Siphon. So not sure what the deal is here, but the intent is clear. Power Siphon for single target raids, Implosion everywhere else, at least design-wise. Implosion is also capped at sacking only 6 imps, and since no developer nodes have explained this so far, I can only imagine the purpose is to make it easier for players to know when to implode without simming. Just as a reminder, Grimoire Felguard is gone, and in its place, I guess you have your actual summon Felguard pet? This is how the pruning works in Midnight, and for simplicity's sake, you have your main pet here to point out that it is your ideal pet as a Demonology Warlock, and not because they couldn't figure out new talents. An interesting talent is Aura of Contempt that makes the Fellstorm of your Felguard give it a buffing aura for your demons, increasing their haste by 8%. Practically, I have no idea what this means outside of the tooltip telling me they are slightly faster. Demonic Strength and Bile Scourge Bombers also have been removed, and I think in their place we have Blighted Maw as a mechanic, an upgrade to your Dreadstalker's Dread Bite to apply a dot, but a bigger upgrade to them is the new Demonic Calling, now a 2-pointer node that reduces the cost of Dreadstalkers by 1 shard and cast time by 50% per point, meaning that with 2 points, your Dreadstalkers are essentially instant and always free. The passive mechanic that was a proc until now has been a staple of demo and made the rotation flow so much better over the years, so the fact that they just made it work always is really cool. The Vile Fiend nodes have been moved to the bottom right, with the Tyrant getting some pretty significant upgrades. First of all, it went through so many iterations that I have no idea which one we are currently playing, but I can tell you that the beta version of it gets 10% more damage per imp, Dreadstalker and Vile Fiend active. It's specified to these three since you will have many other types of demons under your command. The first important upgrade it gets is Tyrant's Ablation, a buff to you once you summon it, giving
Warlock. Health bars, they look clean. I like that, I really like that. And cooler.
Upgrade it gets is Tyrant's Ablation, a buff to you once you summon it, giving you 8% haste also. And Tauren Armament changes its visual into a Avenged Demon Hunter, into a spiky demon, and makes it into a melee Tyrant that cleaves enemies in AoE, an actual incredible upgrade to its damage profile. Lastly, Reign of Tyranny has the extension effect apply only to Dreadstalkers, and of course not as part of a baseline functionality for Tyrant anymore. It extends its own duration as well, which is a significant damage increase. The devs have played with imps in terms of numbers and how long they last multiple times, and the extension not working on them seems to be the newest version of this direction. Not sure how to feel, but seeing as how Implosion only sacks 6 imps, I care slightly less about how many I can generate. The newest addition to this, and the hardest to test right now, is an actual new Grimoire node with Imp Lord and Fel Ravager being choice nodes. What this does is it gives you an extra button that summons a juiced up Imp or Fel Hunter. The Imp, when summoned, dispels a harmful effect from you, while the Fel Hunter interrupts your target's cast. Both of these last 20 seconds and are on a 2-minute cooldown. While the button is on cooldown, it transforms into Singe Magic or Spell Lock respectively until the demon is ready to be summoned once again. With all of the testing that we've been able to do, we just noticed that Implore just does a stupid amount of damage, so maybe damage is the point here. What they clearly want to do with this is give Demonology an interrupt without forcing them to replace their Felguard, as well as the Dispel packaged into a powerful demon to also smack your enemies. It leads into a capstone with stabilized portals, which increases their duration, and Vile Fiends as well, a bit random, sure, but it does by 3 seconds. Another new set of capstones starts with Eye of Gul'dan, a passive talent that makes your Hands of Gul'dan summon a little eye that deals quite a bit of damage to your enemy. The actual capstone is Evil Eye, extending the duration and making their target take 4% more damage. This is a really cool way to make Hands of Gul'dan way more interesting, something they have been trying to do for quite a while. Side note, another talent that buffs your Hand of Gul'dan is Dominant Hand, which gives it more priority damage, a trend we keep seeing for a lot of reworked DPS specs in Midnight. Additionally, Hand of Gul'dan also gets Demonic Knowledge, a 2-pointer that gives it a chance to generate a demonic core, which in turn, with Spiteful Reconstitution, can summon a wild imp, giving your rotation a bit of a speed up as you play more. The last capstone set nodes keep Doom as a debuff applied by your demonic core Demon Bolts, which deals damage in AoE when it expires. You accelerate its expiration by casting Hands of Gul'dan. So far, what I've tested seems to point out that you don't have to hit the targets with Doom with your Hands of Gul'dan to incur the reduction, which is great. Also, this is not a new talent per se. We've had about 4 versions of this in the last 4 years, and I cannot keep up with them anymore. Considering until last week, this was a totally different talent once again. Lastly, Summon Doomguard is an actual cooldown now, where you summon the big boy and it shoots Doom Bolt volleys once again. You can reduce its cooldown by consuming demonic cores, and with shitty alpha gear, I was able to take it down to about 1.5 minutes, meaning that you can do it even more with proper endgame gear. And the best of the best, saved for last, are the new Apex talents, Dominion of Argus. When you summon your Tyrant, you leave a portal open to Argus, summoning demons every 3 Hands of Gul'dan. This portal lasts for 15 seconds and the demon for 10.
Every 3.
Oh, and don't worry if you thought this was the old Nether portal mechanic. Hand of
those?
Gul'dan is now a 3-shard spender, period. You cannot cast it with 1 or 2 shards anymore, eliminating any potential degenerate gameplay of casting 1-shard hands to proc more demons from the portal. The second node extends the duration of the portal and buffs Hand of Gul'dan, and the last one makes Hands of Gul'dan refund a shard as long as the portal is up. Also, demons last 4 seconds longer. This last one was not working when I tested it on alpha, and on beta we don't really have access to max level characters at the moment, so it will be some time until I get to see how many Argus demons I can summon. Something I will 100% do on stream at twitch.tv/MarcellianandFlame, where we stream 5 days a week all of our beta tests, live dungeons and raids and more. The playstyle of the spec is exactly the same. You generate shards with Shadow Bolts and Demon Bolts made instant with Demonic Cores. Spend those shards, mostly on Hands of Gul'dan, to summon imps, since you will likely always run the free Dreadstalker's talent. This streamlines the playstyle a bit more, where it's clear your shards are meant mainly for imps, despite even Doomguard costing 1. Since Implosion also has a cooldown now, you will likely cast it with 6 imps on cooldown, with Power Siphon getting the same treatment. The one thing that could change is how you use your Tyrant if you will be playing your Apex talents. You will likely want to pool some shards or even demonic cores to get out as many Hands of Gul'dan as possible, making the Argus demons as numerous as possible. The gameplay is simplified but still fun despite its earlier rework. The demons are interesting to summon and impactful with their new talents, which I believe puts Demo in a really good state. As a segue into the builds, Soul Harvester might add the most significant change, at least from my opinion, simply because of its capstone talent that makes Terran give you 3 shards, smoothing the ramp into your Argus portal window a bit more. I tested a more single target focus build, mainly because I still felt I couldn't capitalize the Apex talents enough without Power Siphon. And not taking Implosion made a lot of imp talents a bit weird. Since you will likely not take Doomguard in raids, this is likely what a raid build could look like. Could being the emphasis, since without sims, I could only go by feels, and we don't really recommend anyone play these feely crafty builds. But they do a good job at giving us an idea of how things work, or maybe should work. Similarly, the Diabolus build is likely what you will play in AoE with a few observations that I couldn't figure out without simming. The Vile Fiend capstone with the Charhound are clearly AoE focused. The Doomguard with Doom are also clearly AoE talents, and the Grimoire Fell Ravager also meant for dungeons where you need an interrupt. Between all of these and the Apex talents, you just don't have enough points to go around, since they all compete so aggressively with each other. If there is any real issue with the rework, I would say it is this one that makes intuitive builds incredibly hard to make for dungeons, and at this rate we will end up with sims telling us once again what flavor of AoE to go for, kind of not in tune with their new rework philosophy.
I like demonology is more like...
Outside the capstone criticism, I have to mention one other thing: Blight of Weakness and Blight of Tongues. They cannot be picked together, which was an interaction that we did have access to in the alpha, and I would argue it would go a long way to make Warlock viable in M+, since all dungeons have both melee and caster packs that are dangerous and can benefit from this. With how the talents seem to be, I'm not sure we will ever pick Blight of Tongues because of 2 main reasons. One would be that melee attacks are more prevalent and usually dangerous, and 2, the intention around combat encounters is to lessen the necessity of interrupts by also lowering the amount of enemies that cast aggressively, lowering the value of tongues even further as a byproduct. And you will definitely not pick it up for the 1 or 2 rare situations in a dungeon where it can have value, and forsake weakness in the same dungeon that will likely have value in double or triple the number of scenarios than tongues would. This video has been made possible through the support
these works out with Affliction Lock. Affliction Lock. How's the work going, people? He covering it actually is. He's covering every single class pretty much. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Priest?
Malefic Rapture is gone. Find way more options to spend shards and multiple playstyles with Unstable Affliction coming back as your main resource consumer.
Okay, so Malefic Rupture.
This video is sponsored by our Patreon for us to and custom involved. So I will avoid stuff like your dots get more damage or more crit chance and focus on the big spec defining changes. The biggest of course is Unstable Affliction becoming a shard spender once again and being able to be casted multiple times on the same target or spread out in AoE if that's your jam. And it can be with some capstones, particularly the bottom left side of the tree. Cascading Calamity makes casting Unstable Affliction on a target that already has it give you 5% haste for 15 seconds. A buff you are likely to maintain all of the time due to the frequency of your shard generation, at least at max level with decent gear. The choice Nodage shares with Soul Miser gives you an AoE alternative where using Unstable Affliction on a target that does not already have it gives you a 25% chance to have it refunded. This mechanic, albeit RNG, will make it possible to spread Unstable Affliction in AoE, although how many shards you want to dedicate to this will depend on your build. More on that in a second. The reason for that is the talent that goes into it, which I believe might be a bit too strong. Clawing Power gives you a 4% buff per target affected by Unstable Affliction. While on raid bosses you will only get the 4%, in AoE this can ramp up to quite a bit of damage depending on how many Unstable Afflictions you can spread, since you have one more talent that can help with this in Shard Instability. This one gives Shadow Bolt a 20% chance to make your next Unstable Affliction free and instant. I don't think you will cast a lot of Shadow Bolts in AoE outside Nightfall procs, but add this to the 25% chance of free Unstable Afflictions and you can get quite a few of them out. And this playstyle can be augmented even more by the new Dark Harvest and its buffer talent called the Weak. Dark Harvest is now by the new...
Consume the life force of fire, your damaging periodic effects. Target of fire.
Dark Harvest and its buffer talent called the Weak. Dark Harvest is now a channel spell that deals damage and heals you for it and has a baller animation as well. Each time it deals damage, it extends your dots by 2 seconds. Obviously, Dark Glare also gives you an extension of 8 seconds as well, and all of this will translate in a longer uptime on your Clawing Power buff, making overall dot spreading and dot extension really rewarding, on top of it deals more damage for longer type things. And just to finish the Dark Glare topic, Malevolent Visionary buffs it to deal more damage, but it adds an AoE burst proc of damage on all targets with dots up for more upfront burst rather than just ramp damage. Let's move on to the Seed of Corruption now, which is back to being your AoE shard spender by default, especially if you don't go into the Unstable Affliction spread playstyle. Of course, you will need the Sow the Seeds talent that has been pushed down as a capstone with an amp node going into it in Patient 0. This is one of the most satisfying playstyle for Affliction AoE, especially if you are not a fan of the tap target dotting. You will just spam seeds like a crazy person and have everything explode in AoE. Of course, for this you will need shards, and Relinquished has been made mandatory now due to its positioning on the tree and also stronger than Alive. With it, I actually couldn't spend all my shards at any point during testing. That was also because I had 17% haste on the leveling gear I carried, so it will be better at max level with proper epics on. Vile Taint is gone, and so is Phantom Singularity. These have been considered bloat and now victims of pruning. Although that is 100% true for Phantom Singularity, Vile Taint served a better purpose in spreading agony. Now that role has been shifted into shared agony, where agony now affects 2 targets per cast, similar to how Balanced Druid uses Moonfire in AoE. You still have to tap target to apply it, but only half as many times as before. This is likely to retain the unique fantasy of spreading your dots in a more involved way rather than with one button. Because of this, dots dropping off won't be a problem anymore in the context of your Vile Taint having 5 to 10 extra seconds to come back and you being left with the choice of not dotting at all or wasting a few globals for a bit of damage to reapply agony until Vile Taint comes back. Of course, more globals will be spent on agony now, but you will also put more of them out. It's a bittersweet change, but I'm a fan of tap target dotting since it's a playstyle iconic of dot classes and it keeps their flavor up. Lastly, Nocturnal Yield makes Nightfall also affect Seed of Corruption, making it free and instant. This is cool for obvious reasons, but will have more gameplay implications. More on that in the playstyle section. We have one more new capstone called Malefic Grasp. Nightfall now transforms your Shadow Bolt into Malefic Grasp, a channeled ability that does okay damage, but more importantly, it makes your other dots deal 30% of their normal dot damage for every tick of Malefic Grasp, which I believe is 4 at the moment. Not sure if this works for all targets with dots up or just your main, since testing is a bit hard at the moment, but whatever the case may be, this should only work in single targets, since otherwise it sounds like it might be too strong for AoE. On top of it, becoming the 4th capstone with AoE value. The Apex talent called Shadow of Nathreza are just passive increases to Haunt's effect, making it stronger, proc more damage, and even a visual Dreadlord that does some cool abilities. Since it doesn't impact your gameplay outside giving Haunt more AoE value and forcing you into it, there's not much to say here. Value.
Spell carves the enemy target dealing fire damage, unleashes a horde of bastards onto the cat. Reduced. So it makes...
And forcing you into it, there's not much to say here. The playstyle of the spec hasn't changed at all, outside spending shards, which you can argue it went back to pre-Shadowlands Affliction. You still spread your agony and corruption on all targets and use your haunt on your main target for all its synergies. After that, you'll spend your shards on either Unstable Affliction or Seeds, or both. I can actually see a world where you will use Unstable Affliction more aggressively on one target for more priority damage, or blasting pure AoE with Sow the Seeds. The flexibility of having this option gives Affliction way more power, especially in M+, where Warlocks have struggled to find the place. Speaking of, the class talents have changed quite a bit, and the really only significant ones are likely 2 big changes. The less impactful one, but pretty flavorful, is the Empowerment of Drain Life, that also acts as Demon needs healing its to the point where it can become a legitimate survival button. Group or make it easier to initiate a fight long enough, of course. For better or worse, Affliction has so much build potential that I couldn't actually test all possibilities out in due time, especially since the alpha is pretty restricted with the gear and content that we can do. I will talk about 2 main builds together with the hero talents that makes them stronger, whether they were changed, updated, or simply enabled the playstyles to work. This is the build that I played to test out how Soul Harvesters will now work with any shard spender since Malefic Grasp is gone, and of course, as a disclaimer, these are not something that we recommend people necessarily play or the best builds on the alpha. It's just some playing around with the talents and picked what things made sense or were at least intuitive. Outside the cool demonic themed procs and damage increases, all of it is more or less passive outside one talent in Satael's Volition, which makes Haunt give you Nightfall. This is what I mentioned works really well with Nocturnal Yield that gives Seed of Corruption the possibility of consuming Nightfall. In AoE, you can cast Haunt into an immediate, instant, and free Seed of Corruption for faster AoE dotting, giving you more time to apply Agony afterwards. This simple gameplay change makes Soul Harvester smoother to play in AoE. For Hellcaller, I focused on this build for even more seed spamming, since Malevolence gives me the haste I need to make this happen. Since it doesn't require Haunt to play, you can opt for a fresher take on it happen.
Apparently that one is amazing.
Since it doesn't require Haunt to play, you can opt for a fresher take on Affliction. Disregarding Haunt talents and the Apex ones as a consequence gives you more freedom to take Death's Embrace for execute damage and also Fatal Echoes, so that Unstable Affliction can be spread a bit more in AoE with a chance of having it reapply itself. Since I wasn't maxed out on talents and I would have one more to spend if I was level 90, I could either put it into Malefic Grasp for more boss damage or Clawing Power for an AoE spread of
Where is Malefic
Unstable Affliction.
Grasp though on the board? Because it's not a useful. Why is the targeting Twilight dealing? Damage cost all of the other pairs.
To gain that extra damage buff. Once again, I'm not saying that these are the builds to play or the best builds. We actually need proper math to figure those out.
Your next
but
Strange Soul in.
I am pointing out how many options we seem to have to deal with different types of encounters based on what tools the talents will give us so far, which is a great thing for DPS specs to have.
The spell is gone. Further into. Not half as bad. Right. Bad. It just makes me like really I will try out Midnight Expansion. Right? Sure. That's like a commonality, right? But the question is Shadow Priest thoughts, yeah. Affliction Warlock have beads of Feral Druid roll. Price. Only class I have in main is like that looks so good. Half of the intro is full of drama. I wanna YouTubers rolling out a program where the base pay is a social VTuber after it doesn't make him a favorite. Make who's this? But Howard. Eddie. Honestly, I need to get on alright. Juked.
Our mama, dad, and brother would be proud of you.
Japan. That's true. I guess it is, but then towards Stream Awards, but they
Hold on, we can get some Emily Laura here.
Oh.
You said college? Yeah, but we were in the same sorority.
No, different colleges.
Yeah, different colleges.
Because you went to Columbia, you was top 10 student in the entire
no,
school?
my dad was lying about
yeah,
that.
sure, of course he was.
Yeah.
So like, what's the one thing like nobody knows about Emily that like is good information?
Don't worry, don't worry.
I don't know.
No,
I'm probably the wrong person to ask that.
No, so we're in the same sorority in college.
Different schools, so we would only
hang out.
Oh yeah, we'll party together. Yo, like how is Emily at parties at university?
I feel like she's just bubbly. She's been like that.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you. Oh, great to see. Okay.
Always so hyped up. Always so. Emily, man. Oh.
I'm drifting back in time.
Oh my god. Wait, what is it? Jason has his like Maybach Mondays, right? Like yesterday they had a slushy. They filled it up and like as it like spilled.
Okay, go, Jason. I don't know what to start with. Okay, actually I do. I'm gonna go in the.
People are saying that is not a VTuber. Some people say that is. I don't know. Is it? Is it not? I don't know. Care? Not making sense.
Kai, I was able to talk to Kai for a little bit, and man, that guy is incredible. That's all I have to say. He is so incredible. He was so sweet and so kind, and he told me I'm not gonna say what we talked about actually, but it was very important, and it was very kind and very incredible, and I'm just.
That's a long time. Oh. That's Jason.
Congrats. And we were talking a little bit, and he was like, bro, you know, I've seen your whole journey. And he told me that comment was real too. The comment, it's from a YouTube video of mine from like 10 years ago, bro. And he commented #team after the outro. And he's like, bro, that was real. I've been seeing your journey, and it's really cool. So that meant a lot, man, because he's done a lot for this space. And it feels like he's grown a lot. And I think it's comfortable to say that Kai alone has created more careers and opened more doors for streaming than anyone else in this space. You know what I mean? So to hear that was cool, and I got a lot of respect for him, and think that everything that he did this year was really cool, man. It's really inspiring. And
oh, I care. Why did I do that?
Boom. The vanilla. Drama. For big YouTubers who are less entertaining as you, not as fun as you. was thinking impose more. When hits. Bro. That bet size, bro.
Come on, man, for Uzi.
Putting Mrs.
Oh.
Claus.
Whoa.
Nah, he putting Mrs. Claus in a burqa.
Oh. Trees. Oh my god. Oh my.
Just because I don't require much doesn't mean I deserve the bare minimum. Ray speaks on allegation that this. How do they know that? Tina says she was disappointed in the creators who also shots at others who. A lot of drama. Oh, others bounce back, never let yourself. I have a lot of motivational shit on my. Evolve. It's been away. Crash artist. Ooh, I remember these games, right? But I don't remember these. I always had these like bowling. They did a great job. That surprised I show this. It's called Too Much. Remember this map.
Oh my god! Rain! Oh my god!
A random people.
What's up, buddy? I'm right here. Myrtle, I told you to go do your job, bro. What you waiting for me here for?
He's an ally of Clankers.
Don't call him Clanker.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
They don't like that. They don't
my
like
bad,
that.
my bad.
He ain't mean it.
I'm sorry, Myrtle.
Please, Myrtle, go do your thing, buddy.
In a way, they're remote control.
Hey, go do your thing, boy. God damn it.
I think he speaks Tagalog.
Tagalog?
Yeah, so there's like a person that's controlling this, like maybe in the Philippines call center is what I've heard is the rumor.
What?
Yeah, that's real. These are not automatic, you know? There's someone controlling it with a controller.
How do you know that?
The hell are you talking about? Nobody's controlling them. Nobody can tell them what to do. They do what they want. They're doing.
Oh man.
The hell are you talking about? Nobody's controlling them. Nobody can tell them what to do. They do what they want. They're doing their job. I'm trying to make ends meet.
You know, on your next stream, just do some research on this one. That might be a clanker in disguise. I mean, an artificial intelligence in disguise. It might not be a real one. I just want you to make sure that you're allied with the right people, that's all.
It's cap.
I mean, that's real. Look, man, I wouldn't lie to you. Like, this is Matcha Monday, first time hanging out, and I don't want you to believe.
They're doing their job, bro.
Es un orgullo formar parte del Barça. Es un club único y también
That e-boy?
estos reconocimientos es brutal. Nada, sabemos, yo solo del Barça, que me lo ha dado todo desde que tengo 13, 14 años. Y bien,
It must be the.
Sit the fuck down and chill. I was gonna say that shit. I was like, bitch, what's the coolest dick you ever fucking sucked? You ugly bitch. To her. I was gonna say that. But I just calmed down, bro, and you know, and like, you know, see why she even said that shit. Cause whole time, now I get it. Now I get it. Like, she said it cause, you know, I got banned for giving that girl flowers. But she didn't really understand is that whole time I had my assistant tell the lady that she never bought it, she put it back, but that wasn't on camera, so, but. Fuck you, bitch!
Nah, Rakai, bro. Shit not cool, man. Shit not cool, bro. Listen. You could say the joke is bad, bro, but saying all that extra shit about sucking dick and all this other shit, man, bro. That shit. Yo, he's tweaking. He's tweaking. He is tweaking. That shit is odd, bro. That shit low-key pissed me off.
Find you. It's just a war show. It's a corny little war show. So, bitch, why the fuck is KC3 there, and why the fuck is ISO?
There's mad at people kept coming at him. Keep.
Motherfuckers be there. If it's so corny, this does not mean shit.
Was Bonnie there? Yeah, she presented an award. Midsommar. When is that? April. I don't even. Jason tried testing Tara to see.
I always say Harry Styles, but like I obviously have other celebrity crushes that I can't say because they're like always in such close proximity. So it's hard for me to. I don't really want to talk about those. I talk. I'm 4'11". I do tend to go for like taller guys, but I think my type in general, though, when it comes to not looks, I think it's someone who has a good sense of humor. Someone who I noticed I like a calm guy. I don't like someone who's quick to anger because I'm quick to anger, or you know, I like someone who's calm and chill because I'm not. You know, I'm like someone who could like handle me being fucking.
Opposites attract.
Yeah. So I think that's my type. As long as you're kind and funny and smart and have a good head on your shoulders, I'm willing. I am picky though. I'm willing but picky.
You gotta be picky.
I have to be, yeah.
Obvious.
I always say Harry Styles, but like I obviously.
Doesn't everyone have to be?
Room floor. I don't even know if I should show y'all this. Like,
how drunk was it?
I'll play the audio though. Like,
Yeah, bro. What you mean? Where's your trophy at? I don't know. Motherfucking dilky ass, bro.
bro, he's telling me he's.
Do we even have the courage? So much. Oh, maybe not. Two tattoo artists high five. Like a friend does. I ain't watching no drama. Gotcha.
Oh, no, I've never been up here before.
You don't take damage? Ugh.
Yeah, you did.
Man!
A little bit.
Parental tips
Not prepared for this.
for new fathers. This is what it really looks like, guys. This is what it really looks like to be a new father.
I have never played. Ever.
You think
Never. Also, we
broke the record for the.
I was standing up for my friends.
Can I take them?
Because it was like Little Caesar.
one is. Looks like it's going. Oh.
The stock guy.
They say, oh,
Oh, shit, Here's the truth on why the Stream Awards is getting more hate this year than ever before, and it's not for the reasons that you think. People are yelling at Fan, calling Cutie Cinderella racist, saying the whole show was awkward, full of bad jokes, but the real reason goes deeper than any single moment in the show. Cutie is still running the show like it's 2021, and that is a huge mistake. Back in 2021, before a lot of the current audience even watched Twitch, we were all at least friendly with each other. You might have seen the same chatter in my chat, that was in XQC's, that was in Ludwig's, that was in Hassan's. And nowadays that sounds crazy, but the communities all overlapped with each other. Streamers collaborated with everybody. Even if we weren't the best friends, it felt like a friend group. So when Cutie made a jab at me or Hassan or anyone else, it worked. It was like getting roasted at a lunch table full of friends. Yeah, it was embarrassing, but everyone understands it's coming from someone you know, someone that you're actually okay with. But in 2025, none of that exists anymore. Audiences don't know each other, streamers don't hang out the same way, the communities have been completely fractured, and Cutie making the same style of jokes now don't feel friendly. They hear someone they don't know punching down at them. They expect the show to be professional because they don't know Cutie. It's basically like walking up to a brand new lunch table at school and immediately roasting someone's friend. Even if you think it's a harmless joke, they're going to get pissed off. And Cutie's public image has also changed dramatically in those 4 years. Before, she was seen as this macho, tough woman, but now, through all the emotional clips and her crying, her jokes just don't land like they used to. In my opinion, one of the only good parts of the award show was when Fan attacked Hassan with the dog joke. Their audiences overlap, Hassan knows it's a joke, and Hassan even threw a jab back at her. And that's exactly how it used to be. The chat was also laughing at that moment. Cutie tried to recreate that with the whole show, but the landscape is not built for that anymore. And that's why people are calling the show racist or cringe. Not because Cutie suddenly changed, but because Twitch culture did. And she
As a three, how does all of these make sense? This does not define your IQ. IQ test. IQ test, math questions, math answers, this and that. Answer that like you're doing a test in school. Fuck that. How does that define your IQ? Doesn't. That's what full damage score.
No.
Well, Asma went on a rampage. God damn.
Streamer Fan openly disrespected Kai Cenat.
And I think that kind of like did it.
Hey, man.
Affliction Warlock completely work in Midnight Alpha. What's up guys, Petko here. I'm gonna show you the following changes done to Affliction Warlock, which are very good and I'm so excited to show you. The most important feature is Malefic Rupture has been deleted. That add-on doesn't exist anymore. I know people are gonna be asking, but how are you gonna be doing AoE damage? Let me show you. First thing first, the AOTane talent that applies agony to 8 targets does not exist as well. You gotta manually apply agony to targets. Now keep in mind there's gonna be twin moon talent, which pretty much means every time you spam agony on target, it applies automatically on the next one. That's gonna make things very easy for you to apply agonies to multiple targets before you start combat. And as soon as you do that, you spam Seed of Corruption in AoE. Obviously you are Stable Affliction and Hound on a prior target, that's fine, but that's pretty much how you're gonna be doing damage. Unstable Seed of Corruption in AoE for maximum damage, pretty much like what Legion used to be. And on single target, apart from all of the dots you're going to be doing, you spam Unstable Affliction back to back to back. You can now cast it up.
If you don't spec that each time you put an Unstable Affliction on a different target, you have a chance, 25% chance, right? Gain. Soul Shard. Bam. Hey. Ooh. Okay.
Clas Ohlson kundradio. Just nu har vi jul på varenda hylla så att du kan tomtesäcken fylla med lurar, hammare, locktång, lego, flöjt och kastruller. Följ listan noga eller improvisera.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one.
Börjar hos Clas Ohlson.
KN. This makes sense. INE. Can I get... Wow. Sign. IESN. Ein. Wine. Pain. Dine. 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 Ein. Doesn't make sense. None of these does add up with DS, DN, DNE, I, S, Kleist, Kleist, I don't know. Nide, yeah. Could have worked. It could have worked. No, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Trailer. We got 3 forms, chat.
Well, well. What have we got here then?
You lost, fella?
Hey, we're talking to you.
I asked you a question.
Oh.
What's wrong with him?
He's lost his bloody mind.
That's cool. We'd fall without shapeshift. There we have it. Maybe it's this week, right? Doesn't.
I will find you, Eve.
Bro, why are people trying to undercut prices all the fucking time? It's like you have something that like costs like $50, right? You sell it for 30 because you know that like it's not new, it's like something there and there, and then they're trying to undercut it for like 50% more. Like, what the fuck is wrong? I mean, fuck no. Weird. I am not going to watch Mage. I never play. Say never, right? But do we? I mean, do we? Sweet. Oh shit.
These.
Let me go grab some more coffee and quick snack.
Hello everyone,
And
this
let's
is
play some
your
games
daily
off.
dose of internet. These people went to a very dumb fancy restaurant that is famous for pouring a chocolate dessert on your hands. I had no idea that stingrays could bark like this.
They are freaking loud this time, man.
Oh! Oh my god! What? Oh!
This person was getting an Uber ride when foam started coming out of all the vents in the car. I had no idea that they had these kinds of trains in airports. This is what airline pilots will see if they fly near a thunderstorm.
Is it supposed to sound like that?
I just found out that Formula 1 engineers do stretches before races. It was his first time playing Monopoly.
¡Me pagas, dame, papi!
Entrega las propiedades aquí. Entrega aquí.
She didn't want her chickens to get attacked by hawks, so she made these for them.
And she wants to let them free roam, but she's scared of the birds getting them. So this is how she lets them out. Hi, Mama.
These ants responded stealing this cat's food and scaling it up a wall.
Qual foi, mano? As formigas roubando sua ração aí. Olha. Meu Deus.
For some reason, this person's sunglasses
I don't know. I don't. Fight tactic. That is one thing I kind of annoys me pretty much. Why does kick does change the category by itself without permission, depending on what you look, what you do, what you it annoys me. Especially when you want control all by yourself. Because you watch one video, oh, it changes, right? Then you watch another video, then you do this, then you do that. It's like the overall category, like.
Med Spotify
Fuck,
Premium
it's weird.
kan du ta kontroll över partyt. Du kan ha ditt personliga DJ-set redo varje dag med allt från reklamfritt lyssnande till offline-sändningar. Börja lyssna i 3 månader gratis nu och avsluta prenumerationen när du vill. Tryck på bannern för mer information.
Here we go. Stuff. Main chat, can we do it today? That one. That a new one. How's it going, Mabel? I do like that. Bam, bam, bam. Transform. I mean, maybe now it works. I don't believe so, but watch me D-rank chat. You have that one. Watch me D-rank chat. You can slowly feel like, not really. Me, it's not winter yet, right? It's December. It's like, would assume we have snow and colder, but how you can like cold starting to creep in. Barely feel it. Yeah, by this time you want snow, you want all white outside, you want it to be want that Christmas feeling. Have that? No. You ask me. But these songs actually plays. The instrumental is still alive.
It is said that every rose has its thorns, but none are sharper than mine.
The blanc, my lip is almost all. Oh man. Down, Marcia.
Symphony of justice.
Fender Brew. Fender. Agronauts. Silver, table water, Asiad.
Symphony of justice.
Lady Sona, if I call today, let your song carry me home.
Sir, what are you?
Spotify har precis släppt spellistan med dina topplåtar 2025. Och Zalando är här för att hjälpa dig att återuppleva dina mest ikoniska ögonblick från året som gått. Klicka eller tryck på bandet för att lyssna nu.
Here of God is off to.
Fight for the dream of Demacia.
It's funny cause Kit items.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
No need for that one. Other up. Thank you, Mabel. Didn't you say just yesterday you're like you didn't want to? Well, I mean, it appreciate you for it. Face. Doesn't that cover it?
My prince, heed your training. The lance may falter, but you must not.
Guess that's a better place to have it. Shut up. Damn. Let's have it like that. I'm thinking to keep either that's a weird ass skin. I want a Bane chat. How'd I lose this? One more. Oh, that is absolutely fine. That means that I'm first. Bane. I don't want. That one. Now I want the Bane. How I do? Oh, people. Slinger Fenrir is your. I'm not the only one. Dude.
For the crown.
There we go. Where's my Bane? Where's my Bane at? I want to see what happens if I... Of course I want Vayne, right? Vayne, Garden, and... Looks... Galio could be picked to max out as well. How'd I lose? Be defendering. Defender, Piltover, Sound, Evoker, Defender, Piltover. I still don't understand how you get. You get bored. I'm actually wondering. I win. Look at that lifesteal. Oh my. Insane.
Carry the legacy of the Vasani. När Erik öppnade sitt Amazon-paket höll han andan. Den här robotdammsugaren höll hans golv rena till ett pris som är lägre än han någonsin kunde föreställa sig. 5 stjärnor för nere. Robotdammsugare, köksapparater och allt du kan tänka dig. Hitta topprankade produkter till priser du kommer älska på Amazon.se idag.
Is all. Ooh, this is tough. Allies without items gain. It's weird. That's 1 armor, 1 match if I want taking that backing up. I still don't have Dang. Wait, 2 cards in a row? I'll take it.
My spirit may be rooted in Ionia, but my duty is to Demacia.
I'll take it. Do I roll for it?
Righteous retribution.
Oh, heal, 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 heal. I got it. Well, I got it. Poppy. Pop's a juggernaut. Oh man, he is taking damage. Who? What do you mean?
Fight for the dream of Demacia.
Choose evil, get shot.
Ooh, I wanna. Or I upgrade. By the way. What do I do? I upgrade? Good time.
Protect the faithful.
That's a good front line I have there. Amazing.
That's right, because you're number one, and we're Tele2. Great call.
For the crown.
Full gauntlet. Alright. Thanks, fighters. I mess it up. Off ass. good. As long as someone don't have like I mean, I guess the tanks are fit for fight, right? You know what would be amazing? One game I got that one augment for Thieves Gloves, right?
Fight for the dream of Demacia.
Oh my god. Maybe I should have put it that. Put the Thieves Gloves on. They even on a tank. Obviously. So the max is right. Strongly believe. Could have taken it to go at him. That one. I mean, I'm gonna lose one ward. I'm gonna lose a warden. Total gives me that also gives me the defender. I get rid of him. Do that now. Maybe not. Need to upgrade my. There we go. Really what I wanted. Let's defender, defender, 3, defender 3. Oh wait, I should have. I lost this one. Level 3, level. Everyone level 3. What? So I was thinking this right. Get that one. I might get rid of. Wait. And unlocked. You, Portal Defender, I want you. Yeah. That's Sunfire. Who I want? Ooh. Very damage, huh? These items are cooking. Okay. I got him. Almost. Almost. Well, I got this, right? Amazing. Amazing. Sake of it, right?
Choose evil, get shot.
Oh man. Ooh, I got him this time. There we go. Yeah, what's a good item? What's a good... That one. Alio. Like that. Ah, miss. Okay.
You know, gargoyles and mortals have a lot in common.
Don't need her chat. I got 3 defender though. Oh, maybe I should have. Okay, I get 2 archers. It's fine. It's actually fine. Eba. Thank you. Slayer. Okay, so max Slayer. 2 going brutal. Interesting. Oh, I didn't have popular too. What if I use that on? Oh, would that be good on? Right out. Curious. Hopes he don't die. Ah, that's good. Bender, Demacia. Oh my. Bro. Wait, what happened? Oh, level 2. Okay. Actually, I didn't even need him. Even though he's good, right? Actually, you know, if Poppy would be better, to be honest. I am cooking. Get my Galio up. My fiddle diddle. Diddle diddle diddle. Gangplank 3.
Your name is your oath, Crown Guard, and both are in question.
Do some magic. Come on. Do some magic. If we were from a front line, I would have been cooked. That. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Good. GG's. Boom. Boom. Peace. Ah. Gonna get him level 3 though. Well played. What happens if I get... Yes, I would need the emblem as well. And I would need this. Boom. Here it comes. Boom. That is massive. Massive thing. Oh. Wow, wow, wow. Did it. First place. For the Demacia. One more. The Demacia is cooking. What other deck is... What other type? Do you have any deck recommendations? Silver icon? What? I am kind of curious to see what happens if I get 11 Demacia, right? That would actually... am I getting sick again? I am reason. I don't want to get sick again. Even though I wouldn't care much. It just gives me a reason. Home. Streaming. Christmas. Which I'm gonna do anyways. So. Yeah, what we get? What we get? Oh, chat. I just... thought maybe I could like redo my setup. Oh. That means that maybe my keyboard. Where will I put my keyboard?
I would have preferred you in cuffs.
I'll have to take away. Or wait. I asked my mom. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
I would have preferred you in cuffs. I would have preferred you in cuffs.
Ugh. Everyone wants to do myself and I jump to enemies with blah 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 blah. Wait for save the slice of basic attack. Come on. Full Arcanists? Striker. Every 10 attacks, fire an arrow that passes through the current target, dealing attacks. Alright, chat. I'm actually do this, right? Sell, boom. 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 Masia, sell, boom. Not. Maybe that. That. Let's do that. Why that? That. Let's do that. Bam, bam. Surely no one else is going for that, right? Got gloves. These gloves. Silver. Oh, clue. Deep hole, right?
Into battle.
A battle worthy of the Freljord.
Other what a disaster. I'll put the jewel gauntlet on.
This'll be a slaughter.
My aim is steady.
Bless me.
Lady Sona,
Yeah.
if I fall today, let your song carry me home.
I got it. Boom.
My right arm is a lot stronger than my left arm.
Should be. Dude. Okay.
I let my hands do the talking.
Vendor's a good side. I want the fun.
Stood a chance. I am your worst nightmare.
My love. I always suspected this.
Spotify har precis släppt spellistan med dina topplåtar 2025. Och Zalando är här för att hjälpa dig att återuppleva dina mest ikoniska ögonblick från året som gått. Klicka eller tryck på bannern för att lyssna nu.
Give me Lissandra so I can max her out. The team only advances further, more times on the board, but... Shit. That is not. Ah, messed up. Probably give that.
So which one is the pig? Don't worry, Percy. I'll leave you the scraps.
Got this. Well, I've got this, right? Ooh, here we go. Got two options, chat. Two options. And one is gone. Two is gone. Give me this. You. That will probably Look both. Boy, do what juggernaut the most enough. Get that one, put two. Ash.
The cold does not forgive.
Right then. Get that one. Gargoyle. Wait. Do that. We got two. One shot, one kill. What? Oh. Oh, wow, wow. Fine. That. 3, 4, 5. Let's go for 5 at least.
Embrace the cosmos.
Thank you for the rose, Valeria. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. How's things going, chat? How's y'all days been so far? Oh. Oh. I have no expectations. This comp. None at all. Photo, blah blah. A defender. Do that. That's not half bad. That's not half ass. You want more?
That bow is of the stars, as is its mistress.
Oh.
I am Ash. I am the bow.
What about that though? Is that worth it? I can gain 2 items. Marcia or Kinitz. There we go. That is not good because she only got that one, right? Yeah. Gonna be tough, chat. This is gonna be.
Börja lyssna i 3 månader gratis nu och avsluta prenumerationen när du vill. Tryck på bannern för mer information.
Anything? Ooh. Five. What else? That's 5, right? 5, but ooh, can I get 4? Poker. Yeah. Why does it feel like there's only like one, really like only one, 2 max dicks are actually good. You're level 2. Need a bow. Something else. I need a bow. Oh, because iconic Spork would be something, right? There we have it. Take it. Don't take it. Don't take it. Thank you. Oregon, Arcanist. There we go. You. Yeah, it is. It is. I got it from my friend was in Japan, right? Japan has like a big ass. Big. Yeah, you know. Japan's big anime. Bought it there. Hey, what's his name? Tanjiro. He's a nice figure. I would love to have like a big collection of different anime figures. Ooh, got it. What's my favorite anime? Of all time, I gotta say Naruto. Of all time. That's the only anime I've rewatched twice or still interested in, right? Oh. I enjoyed Demon Slayer. I enjoy Solo Leveling. Oh wait. Yeah, but One Piece is worse. But Naruto got Naruto and then got Shippuden, and I believe the total of episodes quite or like 720. Then you got Boruto after, which is even more. But One Piece is worse. One Piece is definitely worse. Do you enjoy anime, Lira? Or should I ask, are you an anime nerd? I don't know how to save this comp. Actually, I have no clue. It'll be tough. Very tough. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. That to you. What can I build off of you? Big stick. Abron. Sonic.
Spotify har precis släppt spellistan med dina topplåtar 2025. Och Zalando är här för att hjälpa dig att återuppleva dina mest ikoniska ögonblick från året som gått. Klicka eller tryck på bannern för att lyssna nu.
Full Metal Alchemist. I believe I have seen that one. I don't remember it, but I believe I've seen it on Netflix actually. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a Netflix series, right? No, it's not a Netflix series, but it is. It's available on Netflix, right? Perfect. So you can't win every game, right?
shall
I mean, it would be lovely.
The cold does not forgive. Failure shall unite.
Doing it.
I am ice. We must press on.
Follow my blade.
That do it. Ooh. I don't think that helped. Maybe it did. Maybe. I've always played AD carry, and at that it must be my favorite AD carry, Caitlyn. And that's a tough question, actually. There's many. Thank you for the follow. That's an infinite question. There's a lot of champs. You really rarely like be the same character. You play League? Into League? Ah, this is magic. GG's. Never playing Freljord again. Maybe I can do. Do I need damage or do I need... Vill jag köra? Våra more often. Wait, is that because the games are too long, or is it why is that? Why don't you play like
My right arm is a lot stronger than my left arm.
ranked? Like other, what's it called? I don't even know what it's called. Summoner's Rift. Summoner's Rift. That took a while. I mean, TFT is chill, right? Aram, that's quick. I enjoy Aram sometimes. Funny that you have Mayhem now as well, right? Some Mayhem. What if I do that? Good, Avalero. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you being here. I'm head off soon, I believe. I don't know if I'll go live later. We'll see. Have a great day, though. Have an amazing day at work. And thank you for the rose. Thank you. If I turn this around with 1 HP, that's... yeah. Good. Then I'm a lucky dude, right? Top 4. I'm happy. Top 4. That's good. Okay. Ooh, nice.
The cold does not forgive.
Follow me, friend.
Raid. More. I missed out. Built over. Greylord 4. What should I sell that one for?
Follow me, friend.
Nice. Hit me with it. Hit me with it. Tank items. Damage items. Tank. Good eye. What Hadouken type shit is that? Okay, we got this. What is that? Did y'all see that heat? What the?
Tänk till exempel att låna tonåringens elmoppe hjälper lite. Ifs bilförsäkring hjälper mycket.
Probably, maybe I can get him to level 2, right?
The Freljord shall unite.
Do not tempt.
Something. Oh, if I turn this around, I... Ah. Good game though. Good game. Wow. That kinda actually worked out. One more. I want to change that one. Let me change. Raven rewards what? Oh. Do we go Arcanist? Wait. 4/4? Maybe? Maybe? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda curious about Arcanist a little bit. Ooh. Like this. I like it. That's a long shot. What does long shot do? Booster defender. It's a Jordan. Oh wait. That's Bruiser. Bruiser. That doesn't make any sense. Let's do that. Or maybe I do Jordals. Depends. But I don't want anyone else. Bro, look at this. Champions the fighting play combo cannot be benched or soldiered. You can choose your current. In one round. One component after. Every takedown counts. Oh my! That. Yeah, he's got void as well. Do I do Jordal or do I do void brutes or the Pasa Jordal void? What's going on? But I mean, Jordal and your first shop each round has a in it, and I get a free reroll. 6 I get reload. That is kinda, that's not half bad, right?
När Emily öppnade sitt Amazon-paket var det som att världen stannade. De här brusreducerande hörlurarna ger många timmars speltid till ett pris som låter som ljudmusik. 5 stjärnor från Emily. Hörlurar, airfryers och allt du kan tänka dig. Hitta topprankade produkter till priser du kommer älska på Amazon.se idag.
That is 4 Jordals, but I lose void. Or maybe that is actually. Did that actually? Yeah, actually. Void. Ah, fuck void. Maybe. That's ideal to gain. Help me out. If I do this, right? Yeah. Look me. Look me. I want fish. I want fish to cook. Right? That one. What did I need? Gold. Oh man. Bro, what is this? What? And how do I build you? Here we go. Ah man. Yeah, this is not good, chat. Going full void. Okay, let's see. Oh man.
Evil, get shot.
Magnus. I just sold all my voids, meaning I will go with your hopes that will play out. I hope. Ooh. Oh man, here we go. Much. Oh my god.
Storm within you clouds your judgments, Master Cat.
I'll upgrade you as well, but tank, what are you? Your tank? Magic tank? Lock them up. Oh. Boom! Boom! Bro, I gotta level up. What am I doing? Got this though. Okay, let's see here. I want that one either way, right?
Smidiga spel.
Tack, piratpapegojan.
Tryck på bällen för att få reda på mer.
Momang, för dig över 18 år. Stödlinjen.se.
Tänk till exempel att fråga Hasse på IT hjälper lite. IFs företagsförsäkring.
It's gone, and if it's gone, yep, there it is. Get a bow. Or maybe not. What do you need? Everyone's got what? Oh. Yeah, no. Yes. Nash just building on it. Nice. I gotta say that the fact that you can actually see what items for each character, maybe that's not always the best option, but the fact that you can actually see it is amazing. still. I don't get any gold. I wonder why. Bro, what is this? You trying to D-rank or what? Reroll, reroll. Let's see. Oh. Spirits Resort Adapt. Ooh, that one is good. That one is all. Why have I gotten? Oh man, I gotta 8. I get to live. Yeah, what is this? You be cheating. That's not. Translate. Yeah.
How's the mech, Rumble? Did you fix the random exploding yet?
Come on! I'm not even holding the controls!
He might be level 3, but damn, he dies quick. Or I don't have any damage. I don't have any damage. Face, where are you?
Things are heating up. Balancing all things. Nice suit, Rumble. What do you call it?
Thought you'd never ask.
Maybe I do level up. Let's level up, dude. Yeah, I got that item. It's fine. Got this. Fine, we got this. Already live. Or can it?
Demacia must lead by example.
I don't know, I'm somehow locked, I feel. Locked. There we go. Oh, move. Move. Will pump and I don't know.
Är du ständigt på jakt efter ny musik? Med Spotify Premium kan du utforska en katalog med miljontals låtar med hög ljudkvalitet. Få 3 månader gratis nu och avsluta prenumerationen när du vill. Tryck på bannern för mer information.
Get rid of Lulu.
Brace yourself!
Watch out for us! That squirrel looks familiar.
50. Not too bad. Put her in again. 6.
Oops. Did I do that?
Nice. Lulu's in. Need it for that. Oh man. Have to. Titan. Wood staff. Slayer. That is absolute dog shit. Ah. Adaptive, Bloodthirster. That one. Good job, Fizz.
Watch out for us.
I need. Tax grant bonus. This is not half that bad. Get him! Perfect. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Why are you so tanky? Oh. Anchor damage. That. Why continuously roll? Attack? What do you do? Bonus mana equals health. It'll be tough. It should be tough. Ah, yeah, it is. I lost this one. Top 3? Top 3? Retreat.
Watch out for us. That squirrel looks familiar. Master Kenneth, surely this isn't how you intend to greet an
Use on a 3-cost champion or less to crave 1. Get it.
Och med oss nu är Melissa från Karlstad. Du har visst
Ja, men alltså jag upptäckte att mitt naglar skulle Årets blush har exakt samma nyans som lacken på bin. Vad är oddsen liksom?
Ja, höga tror jag. Dagens hjälper lite presenteras av If som hjälper mycket.
This could be. Oh man. Why you do too much damage? Third place. Happy. Ooh. Third place, Jada. I am happy. Level 3. Oh, wait a second.
Brace yourself.
Watch out for us.
Burn around. Oh, some magic. Magic chat. This level 3 is cooking. Oh my. Oh my.
One jump ahead of you.
Brace yourself.
Watch out for us.
Not even more. Technically. Actually. Give me with it. I actually got it. I actually got it. Can I do something with Fizz? Fizz, 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 Fizz. Okay. Timo or...
The hero likes me.
Actually do wanna do open. Great jewel. Bird is around. Yeah, this is doing wonders. I love it. Whole backline is gone. This is cooking. From 2 HP, chat. If I turn this around, be maxed. can I do a 9? Oh, okay. Turn around. By backline. Okay, Yordle full. Actually good. It's actually good. Gargoyle. Outcome again. I too. Without Fizz, I wouldn't be able to do anything. Wow. Wow. Ouch. Fizz did 18.2k. I turned it around. Oh my god. Game. Played.
Discover Stronger With You Parfum and the new Eau de Parfum Amber by Emporio.
Promoted to Silver 2.
A radiant fragrance inspired by the luminous amber stone.
Hi chat.
Conveying an intensified
that was some good games.
Sensuality.
On our way to gold.
Discover the entire Stronger With You range.
Silver 2 not bad. Right. Well, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Head off. Eat some food. Have a great rest of your day.